podcast. I'm Jennifer Spivey, and I'm so excited to be with you today. We're continuing our series on living in the middle, and today we're going to talk about something tender, something stretching, and something absolutely essential in our spiritual growth, receiving God's correction even before the restoration comes. There's a unique kind of heaviness that settles over your heart when you're in one of those in the middle seasons. You know God is faithful. You know restoration will come. You know that the author of your story is good, which means the ending of your story will be good too. But none of that takes away from the reality that today hurts. Today is painful. Being in the middle is hard. It's emotional. It's vulnerable. And sometimes the hardest part of that middle season is that you're sitting between the breaking and the rebuilding. I was trying to explain this to a friend of mine some time ago about something that I was walking through personally. I said to her, imagine that your house has just been burnt down. You've lost everything. So there you are sitting on your knees across the street. You're staring at the ashes and the rubble, and you know the insurance company will cover everything. You know the rebuilding is coming. You know that you're getting a new house, probably a better one than you had. You know everything is going to be okay. But right now, you're grieving what was. You're mourning the familiar. You're looking at rubble, even though you know that restoration is on the way. The insurance agency says the check is in the mail, but you're still looking at the ashes. That's the middle part. That's a valid place to be. And it's often the place where God begins his most careful, personal work of correction, shaping, and growing you. Not because he's angry, not because he's disappointed, but because his love for you is too fierce to leave you exactly where you are. Even when we trust God's goodness, correction can feel sharp, especially when we're already hurting. So Job experienced this. In his grief, Job wrestled with big questions and deep frustrations. And when God finally spoke, his words didn't condemn Job, never, but they did confront him. Sometimes correction can feel threatening because maybe we fear that it means we messed up. Maybe we assume that it means God is disappointed in us somehow, or maybe we just feel so fragile that any pressure feels overwhelming. But friend, hear God's heart for you. God is not angry with you. God is not disappointed in you. God is not done with you. Hebrews 12 tells us that God corrects those he loves. Correction is not rejection, it's affection. It's a sign that God is near, not that he's distant. When God speaks, lean in. He's not trying to break you, he's trying to build you. And one of the most sacred disciplines, the most important disciplines of this middle season is learning to listen to God without rushing in to defend ourselves. Pain makes us want to justify, explain, or protect our hearts. But God invites us to open our hands instead of folding our arms. Job shows us exactly what this looks like. In his grief, Job brought God raw, honest questions. Questions like this: why did I not perish at birth? How about, why is light given to those in misery? Why do you hide your face from me? Why do the wicked flourish? Have you ever asked that question? Sure you have. I have too. How about this? How can a man be righteous before God? If a man dies, will he live again? Or is there any hope here? Oh, that I knew where I might find God. That's what Job communicated in chapter 23 and earlier chapters for those questions. God didn't scold Job for these questions. He responded. In chapters 38 through 41, he reminds Job of his greatness, his wisdom, his sovereignty, his care. The correction came gently, but it came firmly. Humility in the middle doesn't mean silence. It means openness. It means asking the hard questions and then listening to God reshape your perspective with truth. Hey, before we go any further, if this conversation is helping you today, would you just